We will live in a very beautiful city or town that are safe and clean with borders that are sealed and secure. They have to be taught. Now, if you had one really violent day, like a guy like Mike Kelly, put him in charge, Congressman Kelly, put him in charge for one day.
Hello, everybody. Guys, I have a bunch of clips to show you of the Trump rally in Butler, Pennsylvania yesterday. It was 90 minutes long, and I included all the useful highlights for this video, at least what I think is useful. You'll see how attacks continue on people of color and migrants. I added that quick clip of that bloody day or bloody hour, whatever he said, for added context on these next clips. And some really odd, weird behavior happened in the middle of the rally that you just have to see. If you end up getting anything from this video that was useful, please consider subscribing, leaving a like. It would really help me get the message out there further. Now let's get to those clips.
We will live in a very beautiful city or town that are safe and clean with borders that are sealed and secure. And again, we want people to come into our country. We all want that. We need that. But you know what? We want them to come in legally. They're going to come in legally and love for our country. And America will once again be strong. And
that's just gross. We know what he means. You want people to come from predominantly white countries. Let's just be honest about that. And what's that part about we need to keep this country clean? This is some nasty stuff. This is not the first time this kind of thing was said before about immigrants somehow making the country dirty, if that sounds familiar. You see how he tried to like quickly slide that in there? Like, this is just abhorrent stuff. And of course, you're gonna hear media pundits try to make an excuse for it, justify it. I have this next clip is a quick 5, not even 10-second clip of Tucker Carlson using almost very similar verbiage about immigrants. Let's check that out.
We have a moral obligation to admit the world's poor, they tell us, even if it makes our own country poorer and dirtier and more divided.
I mean, we shouldn't be surprised, right? This rhetoric isn't new by the Republicans. This is their paradigm. This is their model. This is their go-to move. I just wanted to show you that clip where I believe Trump even got the idea to say something like that. You have to understand these speeches are written. So somebody chose to put that in there, right? And using this kind of vitriol, it's a tactic they use for decades. I mean, I really hope people start to wake up on that side. I'm not sure that they will, but one could hope, right? This next clip, Trump continues to talk about immigration and throws in a bunch of different countries that he's concerned about. And could you imagine, none of them he's worried about are predominantly white. What a surprise. Let's get to it.
taking their gang members and their criminals, they're taking their people in jail, and they're releasing them into our country. We can't have it. You know, we just can't have it. How do you get more simple than that? They're releasing murderers, they're releasing drug dealers, they're releasing gang members and criminals, human traffickers. Mostly they traffic in women, and they're releasing them all into our country, and they're emptying their jails, and their crime rates in Venezuela are way down because, you know, but it's not only in South America, it's all over the world, in Africa, the Congo. There are a lot of people coming out of the Congo in Africa. They're coming out from Asia. They're coming out from the Middle East, Yemen. They're coming out from Yemen. A lot of people coming out of Yemen. And they're known terrorists, and they just release them into our country from countries unknown also. They know nothing about the people. Oh, go right in. These people are crazy. And we have to win. We'll stop it immediately, and it will be a big deportation. We're going to deport these people. We're going to get them out of our country immediately, or we won't have a country.
I mean, the stuff he's saying, it's almost identical to the stuff in 2016 and Mexican. Then they're bringing in rapists and murders and all this other crap he was saying, right? This is just him trying to recreate the dish that made him the head chef, right? That he feels at least that got him elected. This is like fresh red meat to their base. Republicans don't like to admit it, but that's just the case. And this is why he's doing it, because it's effective, because it works on them, and it gets them to vote. This is gross stuff, and he's not going to stop. I expect that he's just going to get worse and worse, as I said before. But I have just 2 more quick clips for you. from this rally to show you. Let's check those out, and you definitely don't want to miss the last one. Let's get to it.
We have to have strong borders. We don't want bad people coming in and hurting us. We don't want to have open borders, do we? You deserve a government that protects and respects its own citizens.
This has been said 1,000 times. It's just a flat out another lie. Immigrants are not causing crime rates to go up. They are causing them to go down, if anything, right? Americans are causing crimes at a higher rate than immigrants. And this is not because immigrants are magnanimous or anything like that, but if you have to put yourself in their shoes. If you're trying to stay in this country, right, and you're escaping, you know, a very terrible situation, would you really be committing crimes and taking the chance of getting kicked out of the country? This is the same argument with the illegal voting. Really? You're here illegal and you're going to try and vote? Like, this is just insane. You can't vote, but imagine trying to and you're illegally here. You really think these people are concerned about that? These guys are trying to get bread and food for the next day. Like, this is just absolutely insane. Yeah, this is insane. But let's get to this final clip of a really eerie moment at the rally. I mean, this is why they're called weird. This is just check this out. Is it just me, or does that just feel eerie? Something about that was disconcerting. I mean, I think I know what it is, right? It's because Trump is only saying horrible, terrible things, and then you go into this chant. It's just, it doesn't fit. And then later on, they break out into a God bless Trump chant. Just really odd behavior. This is really cultish stuff. These people need help. I really hope they find their way through life somehow. But anyways, thanks for watching all the way through, if you did, and catch you on the next video.